finished screen will look like this. It's very dark, I'm sorry, the lighting is not good, but you can see that I have a curtain rod, it's a ribbon here, but you can see the Velcro goes across the top there and down the side here, and it's very easy to get to my window latch. I have to close up because I'm getting ready to leave. Put the peel and stick on the wall. You just line this up, tuck that right in there. When you are choosing your screen, this is a gray color. The other ones that I have are black, but when it's up on the window, you really can't tell. Of course, the lighter color will reflect a little bit of the light, so it's harder to see in the daytime. The black, you can see through it a lot easier. The best screening to use for this application, when you're going to be folding it over and sewing it, is a fiberglass screening. You do not want the metal, because aluminum screen, because you won't be able to fold it like this. You'll get a crisp edge here and it will eventually peel right off. Plus you can't run it through the sewing machine very well. It's not going to be flexible enough to have the Velcro on it. See, if I need to, I could just roll this up and tuck it away if I'm not using it, like for the winter months, I want to roll it up. I could even roll it up on the window and then put a little ribbon up there to hold it like a little curtain or something, and it would stay out of the way. When you get your screen and you're going to measure it for the window and how much screen you're going to need, the edge of the window is where the opposite piece of Velcro would be. So you want to cut around your window when you're cutting your screen. You want to make it at least twice the width of your Velcro. Now you're going to have the one width of fold, two widths of fold, and then a little teeny trim just for error sake. But you just cut it a little bit larger, like I said, two folds larger than the window you're going to need it, and then you find the grid of the screen and you just follow one string all the way up to make a straight cut. But this is where you fold it over the first time, run that stitch, fold it over a second time, and that is enough to give that Velcro something to hold on to. And you see it hides it behind. So this is what you see from indoors. To make the seam that is going to hold your Velcro, like this. This is the top edge, and you'll see there's two stitches in it. Fold it over the edge from straight flat like that. You fold it over the first time and run a stitch down. The width to fold it is about the same amount as your Velcro that you're going to sew on, just a little bit bigger on each side. So make sure that there's some on this side and some on this side. But I'm not attaching this right now. This is only the first fold, so I'm just using it as a guide to measure how far in to sew this. Measure it to make sure it's about the right width. Pull this back as I sew. As always, when you get to the end, you do a little back stitch. And just a couple of stitches that ties a knot in it. Once you have this whole line folded over once, then you fold it over again and run a second stitch down like this one is already done here across the top. After you have both sides folded over twice, then you want to attach the Velcro. On the side that is not the nice side, but the side where I folded it over and there's the flap part is here. That's the side I'm going to attach the Velcro to, on this side, where it folded upwards. Because then when you are looking at the face of it, there is no seam, it's all smooth and it looks very nice. To sew the Velcro on, of course you put your presser foot up, put it in, line it properly. You can see that the way I have measured this out and folded this other seam, there's a little bit of extra on each side so that this Velcro will be hidden from the front side. So I'm just going to run this on the machine, going straight down the edge. Do a stitch down both sides to hold that firmly. You always want to back stitch, of course, at the ends, and you can see this is one piece going this way and another piece going this way, so you always want to tack down the end very well, because that, of course, is where the most amount of pressure will be when you're pulling on it. It'll tug right there. And that is how I did the screen. There's the window, so very, very easy, and it works out well. This is 3/4 inch wide, and this one is sew on. You sew it. It's not self-adhesive. It comes like this, a little roll, and this is a 3-yard roll. I got this at 88 cents at Walmart. The one when you put it on the edge of the window, of course, that will be self-adhesive, and you're going to peel it and stick it right to your window's edge. And I bought this in a box of Velcro on the roll. This I can get also, besides Walmart, I can get it at Home Depot as well. So this part will go on the wall. I use the sticky on the wall, but you never want to use the sticky in your sewing machine, ever, because that residue from the glue gets inside that needle, goes down in the mechanism. You don't ever want to use the self-stick when you're sewing. Always get the appropriate Velcro for your project. If it is a situation where you will be getting a lot of force being pulled on the Velcro, you can get, there's an industrial strength as well, which has bigger loops and eye holes. And also you can get the wider band, which of course gives you more surface area to bind the two fabrics together. I'm in my trailer, and it's pouring rain outside. My awning is taking a beating, but it's doing very well. It's holding up fine. I purposely wanted to leave it out to see if it's going to be sturdy enough to not worry about. If it does not last, then I will buy another tarp to make a new one, and I won't leave it up when it rains. But this is the reason I bought it. So let's see how it goes. Now, it's not set up exactly properly. This side is. It's properly rigged, and then there's a tie out. Way out there, there's a tie out. This one's not moving very much. And I have the upper edge over here rolled, and it's doing very well. This side, however, because there's two concrete slabs, and because of the electric pole here, I couldn't put the stake anywhere where it needed to be. Couldn't put the pole where it needed to be. It needs to be out further and shorter. With the stake is way out there. It's behind the electric pole, but I couldn't go in the pathway on the ground where the electric is, and then shortly right after there's another pathway where the water pipes are. Couldn't go there, so I had to go even really further out. It's almost by the road, and it's not holding the tarp taut enough. I couldn't get the right angle. But let's show you some of this weather. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see in here. I think it shows better out here where I was. We're getting quite a little blustery storm. Let's see if I can show you what the sky looks like. If I can go, no, can't really see. That's the canal where and then over there, that's the berm that goes, it's actually the levee that holds back Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee is behind that. This here is what they call the rim canal. Anyway, all right, so now you've seen some of the weather outside, but we're doing rather well in here. I got my two fans blowing over there, and I have my computer, which is got some Wi-Fi. I'm listening to a Bible video, and then I've also got my apparatus down there and all my wires to upload more videos. So I'm going to be editing, but that's what we're just sitting in here, cozy as can be. There's my little Taco. Hi, Taco, sweetheart. You're a good boy. And here's my little Reese's.
Get the Reese's. You're a good boy.
So, I got screening fixed. There's no leaks anywhere. I'm toasty, comfy in here. Plenty of breeze with all my windows. Doing really well. All right, that's the fun of today.